Hello everyone, this is Chris, and today I'll be showing you how to create this automatic amethyst farm. The way this farm works is actually every single time this amethyst grows out, it will send a signal through the observer, which will detect over here, which will unlock a repeater, and then when it unlocks all of them, what we'll basically do is all these slime blocks will actually get pushed down by a piston, breaking all 5 of these amethysts and get placed inside of this chest. Now, a little bit of a warning is that the budding amethyst is actually a little bit slower than I first expected, so I'd recommend you build this thing a few times, or I will show you later in the video as to how you can use one to incorporate into other budding amethysts. But in case you're just planning on building the one type of farm area thing I showed you, then all you will need is this stuff right here. You'll need 2 sticky pistons, an observer, 12 repeaters, 31 just random blocks, 11 redstone dust, 5 torches, some glazed terracotta, 5 slime blocks, 3 glass panes, and then some powered rails, some minecart hoppers, and a chest to pick up some things. Oh, and of course a hopper, but yeah, I'm not going to give you any specific amount of rails you will need, but just make sure you have some at hand. So after you find your budding amethyst, which is relatively segregated from the other budding amethyst, what you want to do is you want to place an observer facing inwards into it, get your glazed terracotta, place in 2 blocks like this, place in 1 block like this, place a redstone torch like this. On the side of it, place a sticky piston like that, with a smooth stone or a solid block in like that. Place a repeater set to 4 ticks inwards to it, and then we want a line of 5 repeaters, all on 2 ticks, like this. And then from there, we want 2 dusts like this. We want a solid block on the side there, with a torch in there. We want a repeater with 3 ticks like that. Place in a line of redstone dust all the way out to here, and then into that stone block, that solid block we had into the piston, and then right now it's making a redstone clock, but you know we don't quite need that. So what we want to do is we want to place in 5 more repeaters in like this, all on 2 ticks. That way it will make sure that none of the clock thing ever happens too much. But yeah, what we also want is actually this one to be on and all of them to be off while constructing it and before it's actually operational. So what you want to do is you want to just time it perfectly like that. Then come to the side over here from where the one repeater goes into. Place a redstone torch in like this. Place a block, a redstone torch, another block, place a redstone torch on the side, place in 2 blocks in like this, and on top of those 2 blocks, place in 2 redstone dust, place a solid block, place a sticky piston facing downwards like that, break that block, place a redstone dust right there, and then we want the T of slime blocks right now, just surrounding it, something like this, and then get glass panes on every single one of them like this, and then yeah, that is pretty much the bulk of the farm right there. Excluding your pickup system, obviously, which shouldn't be too difficult. It's just basically a line of minecart tracks just around the area, and the way you probably want to light up is just with like a lever or something like that underneath. And then just at the very end of the line, place your chest. You could place a hopper in there, replace your powered rail, and then just get your hopper minecart, and then everything should be properly working. And just to show how this thing will actually work, I bumped up the tick speed to about 500 because, yeah, every time an amethyst actually grows, then a repeater will unpower, and then when the line of these 1 repeaters actually all unpowers, then basically what will happen is these sticky pistons will basically fall down and break all the amethyst. For the most part, the amethyst right here does get a little bit lost, but every other one, all the 4 sides which we actually do have ready, will actually get collected, much like what we have seen right here. Yeah, there we go. Also, just make sure that none of these sticky pistons are connected to anything that it's not supposed to connect to. Otherwise, there's a high likelihood that it will break. But let's say you want this to be just a little bit faster. Like 1 is, you know, it will work, it will get the job done, but it is very slow. Well, in case you do want to make the most out of more of them, then it's pretty simple, because all you have to do is pretty much repeat this one sticky piston thing in other places of the budding amethyst. And while there is a budding amethyst in itself right here, that doesn't mean that you're going to find one exactly in the same place as I have, because finding them is completely random. They spawn in completely random places. So, yeah, while this isn't exactly going to be, this part be exactly, you know, exactly how you're gonna do it, it should be relatively the same, because all you have to do is just build a line of redstone, just a really, get a one or a neater one like that, and then it will link up here, and that way, when this thing actually does power, which, it seems to have, broken, do not play with, random tick speed up at much higher than what I did. But yeah, in case you do manage to, this thing actually manages to grow itself up, then what will happen is both should drop its amethyst, and then all you have to do is just extend your collection system to be scattered across other parts of this geode, or underneath the other geodes you're using. But in case you're not too worried about using more resources, then sure, try to make at least a few of these inside of one of these geodes, because you have plenty of different types of budding amethyst and other types of things around here to use. So is this going to be the only amethyst farm design we will see in the community? Probably not. There's going to be much better, much more efficient ones that the community's going to build. And if I ever happen to build a much more efficient one, or much smaller one myself, then I will for sure share it with you. But yeah, for now, this is my farm, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.